Hey everybody, we're going to do a little different project today. We're going to build a screen door. It's all laid out here for the back door on the house. Now we have the front door, side door, and the back door. Now the back door leads into the pantry, laundry room, freezers, and all that kind of stuff is in the back room. And that door has never had a screen on it. So I built a screen door for the front and the side door years ago. I mean, a bunch of years ago. And they're still holding up fine. They need to be rescreened, and I'm going to do that whenever I get time, this week or next week. But I want to get this this new door built, and I figured I'd go ahead and show you how I do it. Screen doors at the store, not storm doors, but regular wood frame screen doors. I looked at them at Lowe's the other day, $100 a piece. Now, come on now. You know, a few 1x4s and some screen, and I figured up this door here is going to cost me probably $18, I think. $16, $17, $18, something like that. Not much. So I would much rather build my own, know what I'm getting. Now, like I said, I got it all laid out. I got it cut to length. I measured it 5 times at the door. And before I cut anything, I measured it 5 more times. So I know this is what size I need. Alright, we got there and there. Now, the way I'm going to join these joints, just like I did the other one, I'm going to use biscuits. This is number 20 Beechwood biscuits. And my biscuit tool, my cutting tool. You can see how long it's been since it's been used. There's dust and spider webs and all that. And this is not a top of the line tool at all, but it does work. That's the main thing, it works. What it does, over here we can see it. If you've never seen one of these, you press it against where you want it. And that little cutter right there cuts a slot. Cut a slot on each side. That biscuit goes in, and you glue it. And the glue actually expands this biscuit out. And that joint is solid. It's the next best thing to a mortise and tenon joint. And like I said, the front door and the side door, we very rarely use the front door of the house. We use the side door and the back door. But the reason we're gonna, the main reason I'm gonna new screen this year is until it gets bad hot summertime, we're gonna try to open all the doors and all the windows, because air conditioning, the power bill is just killing us. Last year during the summer we paid an average of $400 a month for power. And mainly that's because of the air conditioning running. And like I said before, we've been cut some income this year, so I can't afford that. I can't afford to get hot either. I mean, that's part of my health problems, is I can't get overheated. But if we can get all these screen doors up, and I'm going to build some new screens for a couple of the windows, get that, we're going to get a good window fan. Remember the old-fashioned window fans where they pull the air out and circulate the air? We're going to try that. Now, we bought new ceiling fans last fall. So we've got all good, nice, good, solid ceiling fans in the house. We're gonna try that and see if we can't get this electric bill down a little bit. Because I tell you, it's brutal having to pay that kind of money for just to stay cool. Now, same thing out here in the shop. I'm gonna get a good window fan for here, and we'll go into that later on. So what I'm gonna try to do, because I also ran the air conditioner out here last summer, and it got comfortable where I could work out here. But when the power bill came, if I can do something else, that's what I'm gonna have to do, because I cannot pay a $400 a month power bill. So let me show you right quick way we get started with this. Move the camera down here where you can see. Now this is the top edge. I've got the top edge lined up. All we're going to do is take the square line across there, and we'll do the same thing on this end. Put us a line right there. And that's where I line the tool up, the biscuit tool up. Line it up on both ends. That way there'll be a slot here and a slot here, all the way down. Right, I've already done the center, and my table's not quite long enough, so when I get these cut, I'll turn it around and do that one. Alright, let me drag the tool out, and I'll show you how to do that next. Alright, let's see if I can show you how this tool works here. This biscuit joiner. I've got my line here, and there's a line right here. I'm going to center that line. And I cut a slot right there. Now this biscuit will go in the slot. Have to take a rubber mallet and drive it in. I'll show you that in just a minute. Alright, so we got that one cut. Now this is the other one here. My work table's not quite big enough for this. But we'll make it work. Let's see. That out of the way. Hang on. Now what I'll do, I'll fill this with glue. And that biscuit goes in there like that. And this one goes in like that. And I pull it together tight with the clamps. And let it dry. Now I've got the top, the bottom, and the middle. I'm going to do the same thing on all sides for this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. A bunch of slots to cut. But it won't take but a minute. When I get them all cut, I'll show you what they look like when I get it put together. Alright, I'm going to have to work pretty quickly here. Let me show you how this is going to go together. I'll show you this one, then I'll have to get on the rest of them. Drive it down with the wooden mallet, and that'll go in there, and glue the other side. Oops. Now I'll clamp it all together. Alright, looks like I gotta go pretty quick, so I'm gonna go put them all in. I'll show you when they're clamped up. Alright, we got the screen door all clamped up, and it'll take that glue a pretty good while to dry before we can hang it up. Now I'm going to put some braces in at the top, in the middle, and at the bottom. And the way we're going to do that, we're going to pre-drill and countersink. Go there. Trying to get my arm out of the way. Get them set. Use some 2-inch drywall screws. Now keep in mind this door is under a porch, so it's not in the weather. It won't get wet. We're going to glue it.
President Trump, the Trumpster, appeared on Fox at Flanders this morning on Fox News Channel. And one of the usually Earhart, Brucey, and Frank.
I hope you don't see this. It's sort of
One of them asked
a bad angle.
jobs that need presidential appointment for the job. Are you working on that, Mr. President? Are you working on that? And Trump said, no, they're not. Intention of filling many of these open positions, even if they are. We don't need them. 600 jobs. Let's cut them.
Alright, so that'll be the brace right there. Do the same thing over here. And then we'll brace it here. And the same thing there. Now this is probably going to be 2 parts. I don't know, we'll see when I get all these in. Sorry about the camera shaking so bad. When I get all these braces put in, we'll see how far the drying process is going. It's pretty damp and cool today, so it may take a little bit. But next thing I'll show you how to put the screen on there. Alright, the door is put together. We're going to run the screen on there. Let me show you how to do that right quick. Well, how I do it. Alright, let's turn the camera down. Now we're going to staple it. Alright, we'll staple across the top. Now down here on this end, get the camera where you can see it. Oh, it's going to pull it hand tight against a separate piece of wood here. Alright, just like that. Wait a minute, I got the wrong wedge. Hang on just a minute. Alright, this is turning into be a job here. Alright, got some wedges in here. So I want to pull that screen tight as I can. That's pretty good right there. Oh, out of bullets. Hang on. Alright, the third most greatest tool ever invented. I'm going to staple it down real good. There, that's good and tight. We're going to cut along the bottom. Now this is the metal screen. You can get the fiberglass, dark black fiberglass stuff, which I don't care a lot for that. I'll take these wedges out of here. Now we'll go up the sides and put a couple up here. See what I'm doing. Alright, there we go.
But the Cubans certainly like the ball.
Screen's good and tight.
Florida, Cuban community,
Now this is gonna have to be 2 parts.
they could escape cash
'Cause I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning, out here piddling.
Remember those things? Yeah.
What we're gonna do tomorrow, I'm gonna trim all the way around. Cut some pieces and trim.
Somebody, I said, look, now that we've opened up,
And this will be the inside.
we got all these classic cars down there. Because that's all because one
And let's see, I'll show you the outside.
when they said they were frozen in time in the late 50s. And I
And that'll be the outside.
this looks like this would be a car collector's dream car.
And when I get the
And they said
the house repainted, repaint all the trim,
chassis about the only
we'll paint the outside.
they have
But I'm not much worried about the inside.
seats and steering wheels and everything else. It's just the chassis. So that's
But sitting overnight, that'll give that glue time to finish curing all the way.
you know how they use car collectors. That's nothing
And
but engine numbers.
that'll about do it for today.
So there you have that. Speaking of illegal,
But that is,
we have the Mississippi
that's
government
the bottom. That's the top.
sending a message to the churches to stop harboring illegals and follow as
That is how you build a screen door.
Mississippi Governor Phil Bryant, a Republican,
Alright, I'll post this up tonight. And tomorrow,
harbor illegal immigrants in churches and other places.
we'll finish it up.
PJ Media asked Bryant if he thinks churches and
Thank you for watching.
illegals from
Thank you for your support.
He says, I don't believe so.
And I'll see you tomorrow.